up, chicken butts? So right now the moon is at 6.4% illumination in the sign of Pisces. Just getting out of that new moon. It was kind of a split new moon between Capricorn on the 17th and Aquarius on the 18th. They were at the same illumination. So, yeah. I was already sitting here doing personal readings, and I was like, you know what? I think I need to do a reading for my people, for my collective. So let me clear the air in the area and see who you are and what you need to hear at this time. Oh shit. Alright, we've got the Galactic Federation. I like this. This is about collaborations, meetings, communities, but more than anything, this is organization. This is people from coming from all different walks of life, from all different, regions, kind of being like, we gotta fucking do something. What are we gonna do? I'm going to use my Hermetic Tarot deck because this feels like alchemy. It feels big, right? When we get the Galactic Federation, it feels big because, like, it takes a lot to get people from all different walks of life kind of on the same page or organizing together, right? I kind of love it. I don't know. There's something about when I pulled that card where I'm like, that sounds exciting. I don't know. Let's find out what that's about. Shit. It starts out deep, right? We've got the Three of Swords. I don't know if this is a love reading, but what I'm seeing though is the way these hands are all holding up these swords in unity, right? This is not like the Rider-Waite deck where you see 3 swords and a heart. The visuals that I'm getting from this, right? It says Lord of Sorrow, right? I feel that whatever is transpiring is rooted in deep sorrow, right? Like it took like a lot of pain to get this kind of collaboration. Right, we have 8 of Swords in reverse, and this is a long time coming, right? This is something that's been building up over time. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Perhaps there was a lack of resources to do that, to do whatever, to do what? That's the question. To do what? Because whatever this is, it's like the common theme here is the pain, right? That led to this. this one card sticking out. I'm going to take it too. All right. We have the Princess of Wands, right? This is somebody who is just starting to step into their power, step into the realm of leadership, right? Because the Princess of Wands is destined to be the Queen of Wands. This is somebody who I feel like perhaps didn't feel like they were ready for all this, but it's almost like ready or not, the ball's rolling. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. This is not something that you're walking away from. This is not something that you can just turn the other cheek about. And we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Feeling like there has been deception. Because the Ace of Swords is like speaking a truth, right? And perhaps you've been feeling very lied to, or you feel that a truth is just not coming to light, right? Like you've been expecting or hoping for some truth to come to light, something, right? But it hasn't yet. But it's almost like with the Eight of Cups in reverse, it's like, oh, I'm not stopping until it does, right? Or I'm not stopping until I get this breakthrough, until this, until I get this breakthrough. That's what I'm feeling. Break on through to the other side. This is very interesting. I haven't had a reading quite like this before. This is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. The Six of Pentacles is kind of looking like in the upright, right? The Six of Pentacles is kind of looking at all that you have acquired or all that is, possible, but it feels like somebody's been stripped of something, right? It's like stripped of opportunity or stripped of something, right? And it's almost like this is the trigger. This is the thing. Sorry, my cat had to chime in. My very black kitty. She's a good luck kitty. We have the Emperor in reverse. Perhaps this is kind of who you're dealing with, right? This is like somebody. So the Emperor in the upright. The best way to describe the reverse meanings is to describe their upright meaning, right? So in the upright, the Emperor is a fair leader, right? He is honest and just, and he has integrity, and he has everyone's best, their highest good in mind when he is like out there in his role of leadership and out there, helping people. When I think of the best kind of emperor in the world, I think of like Marcus Aurelius, how he would dress like a peasant and go work in the fields, and he believed that true leadership was servitude, right? Well, this is in reverse. So this is like the opposite of that, right? This is like a shitbag, right? This is like somebody who does not lead by example, but they like conquer and destroy and right? That's their mindset, right? The toxic masculinity bullshit. And not all masculinity is like that. In fact, the best masculinity is not like that. Um, and so then we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I feel like something is not going to play out well for him, for whoever this individual is. I feel like also it could feel like because of this individual, things have not been playing out well for you, right? Or it's almost like a mutual kind of like, what the fuck? But yeah, it seems like there's this energy of him being thwarted. I don't know why the word thwarted is coming to mind, but it's what I'm hearing, thwarted. So, this Emperor in reverse is being met with misfortune. Oh, fuck, dude. I'm seeing Justice Libra on the board. I kind of love that. The daughter of the Lord of Truth, right? I'm seeing Justice come out. The scales being balanced because there's been an imbalance for too fucking long, right? And it's almost like going back to that Galactic Federation, it's like, nah, we settling down and just, we ain't lying down and complying to whatever, It's like justice is about to get served. One of my favorite readers, the way he would have said it is like, you get a justice on them hoes, right? That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, Four of Swords. I feel like there's a lot of focus on this. There's a lot of losing sleep, a lot of anxiety, even, right? There's restlessness surrounding this justice. The way this looks is it looks like an eye wide open to me, right? It's like you can't rest, right? But this says at the bottom of this card, the Lord of Rest from Strife. Right? But it requires a great awakening for that to happen. Four of Cups, not accepting something. We're not gonna take it. No, we're gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm feeling with this Four of Cups. It's like, no, I don't accept that. Actually, I said no. I said good day. All right, what else do you need to hear? Seven of Pentacles. The fruits of your labor. Alright, this is opportunities arising. This is growth in the right direction. This is everybody contributing a little something. We have the King of Cups, the fairest ruler, right? Because this goes back to Marcus Aurelius, right? This is somebody who leads with their heart, right? This is somebody who, I feel like this is your energy, dog, because the whole nature of this whole fucking reading, it's really pointing to that. The best leader leads through servitude, right? You're meant to, like, the best boss is going to be right in there with everybody else, right? They're not just going to micromanage everybody to do whatever. They're going to be in it. They're going to be teaching. They're going to be, just as dirty at the end of the day from the workday as everybody else because they were in it, elbows deep. That's what I'm feeling, is like somebody who is fair, who is not looking for dominion and control. In fact, you might even be against dominion and control. What you're seeking is justice, right? You're seeking fairness. And so if this is in a work situation or in whatever situation, it feels like you're leading with your heart. Sorry, I heard a noise upstairs. We have 9 of Cups. I'm seeing wish fulfillment. Keep manifesting, dog. Keep doing it. Something's happening. Alright, let's see. Is there anything else? I'm hearing you are heard. Your prayers are heard. Seven of Wands, doors of opportunity are opening up for you. 6 of Wands is, what I love is at the bottom of 7 of Wands is it says Lord of Valor, right? Then we have the 6 of Wands where it says Lord of Victory at the bottom here. And followed up by the 2 of Wands, Lord of Dominion, right? And like I said, I think that dominion is not necessarily what you're seeking, but this is about the crossroads, right? The 2 of Wands really is about that crossroads energy. It's about, like, time to make a fucking decision, right? Time to not sit on the crossroads, time to get off that fence and just fucking do it, right? Whatever it is. It reminds me of the Charles Bukowski poem, if you're going to try, go all the way. And you should actually listen to that entire poem. You can find the audio version of it on YouTube. But yeah, he talks about, like, it could mean jail, it could mean derision, it could mean sleeping on a park bench, it could mean losing your wife, it could mean whatever. But if you're going to try, go all the way. So it's like you have to, whatever it is, whatever's worth it to you. Like, you don't allow excuses or circumstances to get in your way, right? And I'm a living example of that, right? Like, I had no business going to tattoo school last year and just kind of like, like, I didn't have the money, I didn't have the means. I was like, I don't know how the fuck I'm doing it, but I'm doing it. And I just happened to get into the right school, and I happened to find the right mentor. And as much as I tried to have excuses, every excuse was knocked off the board. It was like, nope, if you're gonna try, go all the way. And here I am, still going all the way, still working towards that, still in my mentorship. And so yeah, whatever whatever it is that you need to be doing, you need to be doing it. And, excuses need to be thrown out the fucking window. Excuses are for fucking wimps, dude. And you don't look like a fucking wimp to me. You look very courageous in whatever it is that you're doing. Fear is a great motivator, right? It's a great motivator for people with courage. And it's also great at unmotivating people who are fearful, right? Or like weak, you know? And so, like use your fear in the right manner. Use it to drive you, to motivate you. Be afraid of not succeeding, you know? That's that's what I'm feeling. Alright, what does Kali have to say at this time? Khadga. A predestined series of events is due to occur according to divine timing. This has been orchestrated at a higher level to integrate the paths of people with whom you have soul contracts in this lifetime. Trust in the doors that close just as much as in the doors that open for you as a result. Yeah, all the cards are coming out. Okay. I will take those and that's it. Jesus. Is that more than one? Nope, it's just thick. Artha of Kali. You are forging your authentic path. In support of that, you shall attract great blessings that will benefit all beings. To live a spiritually and creatively self-directed life takes incredible strength and trust in yourself. Remember that the promise of your sacred success is being fulfilled through every challenge and every blessing. Trust in what you were born to accomplish. Chinnamasta. In order to grow, the soul may need to separate itself from that which it once relied upon. Oppression will be overcome. Do not cling to what has been. Sometimes the best way to heal from the past is to cut it off completely and focus on inner regeneration and reorientation. Toward a more fulfilling future, you shall know true love and freedom. Kali Mahamaya. When a situation becomes unnecessarily complicated or confusing to your heart, Kali Mahamaya arises spontaneously as a protective bearer of universal truth. Ultimately, her revelation shall lead you beyond that which is deceptive or not right for you. This you are promised. She protects you from that which is unworthy of your heart and seeks to constrain your spirit. Kaladara. When hope is lost and a way forward cannot be sensed, Kali's love will find a way. If the path does not yet exist, then it shall be created. If you cannot see or feel how you can move from where you are to where you want to be, Kali's wisdom and grace will manifest at the perfect time to provide what is needed. Bhubaneswari. She is a rising sun, marking the ending of darkness and the replenishment of life force after illness or devastation. She creates a clean slate and a fresh start. She protects and preserves that which is worthy of the heart. She shines in a perpetual state of divine beauty and radiance, attracting to us the most supportive and honoring circumstances. Mahavidya. No matter how logical an approach may be or how sensible it may seem, there are times when the heart nudges us toward a different way. Have the courage to be moved by your heart along untried paths that resonate, whatever the logical mind has to say about them. You're outgrowing a problem and birthing a superior outcome. Matangi. She is the tantric queen of outcasts, unveiling the hidden inner power to thrive outside of conventional society. If you have been denied love and respect, she brings healing and empowerment. And if you have suffered rejection, abandonment, or been labeled as unworthy in any way, she brings dignity and repair. She clears the way for a creative, joyful, and vibrant life path. This is what I have for you. Namaste. I love you all. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you soon.